If your car won't start, it can be stressful, but often the issue is due to a common problem that can be easily fixed. Understanding these issues can save you time and money. In this video, we will go through the top 10 common reasons why your car won't start and some quick fixes to get you back on the road. Number 10. Faulty or flat battery. The electrical system's core component, the automobile battery, supplies the initial electricity required to start the engine. Natural aging, high temperatures, or prolonged use of lights, radios, or other electrical devices can all cause batteries to lose their capacity to retain a charge over time. Dim headlights, a sluggish or clicking sound while turning the key, or no reaction at all are signs of a dead or weak battery. A good battery should read about 12.6 volts while the car is off, and 13.8 to 14.2 volts when it is operating. To diagnose, check the battery voltage with a multimeter. A temporary solution if the battery is dead is to jump start the automobile using jumper wires and another car. However, it's preferable to change the battery if it's old, usually 3 to 5 years, or doesn't retain a charge. Check the battery terminals for corrosion on a regular basis. Clean them with a solution of baking soda and water, and make sure all connections are tight to avoid problems later. Number 9. Alternator problems. While the engine is running, the alternator is in charge of charging the battery and supplying electricity to the vehicle's electrical systems. The battery won't recharge if the alternator malfunctions, which will ultimately result in a dead battery and an unstarting car. Dim or flickering headlights, a battery warning light on the dashboard, a whining or grinding sound coming from the engine, or strange behavior from electrical parts such as the radio or windows, are all common indicators of alternator failure. Measure the voltage across the battery terminals with a voltmeter while the engine is running to test the alternator. The reading should be between 13.8 and 14.2 volts. It will be necessary to replace the alternator if it is defective. Alternator problems can be avoided with routine maintenance, such as checking the alternator belt for wear or cracks, and making sure the electrical connections are tight. Number 8. Starter motor issues. The starter motor is a critical component that turns the engine over when you turn the key. If it fails, the engine won't crank, and you may hear a clicking sound or nothing at all. Starter motor problems can be caused by worn-out components, electrical faults, or a weak battery. To diagnose, check if the car's lights and electrical systems are functioning. If they are, but the engine doesn't crank, the starter motor is likely the issue. In some cases, tapping the starter motor gently with a tool can temporarily fix the problem, but replacement is usually necessary. Ensure the battery is in good condition before replacing the starter motor, as a weak battery can mimic starter motor issues. Regular maintenance, such as checking electrical connections and listening for unusual noises, can help catch starter motor problems early. Number 7. Electrical or wiring issues. The car may not start due to electrical issues that interrupt the power supply to vital parts. Damaged wiring, blown fuses, unsecured or corroded battery connections, and rodent-chewed wires are common reasons. The car's electrical system's not working, sporadic starting problems, or odd behavior from lights or accessories are some of the symptoms. Examine the battery terminals for corrosion and use a solution of baking soda and water to clean them in order to diagnose. Look for blown fuses in the fuse box and replace them as necessary. A specialist may be required to replace or repair any damaged wiring. Regularly checking the wiring, fuses, and battery can help avoid electrical problems. Number 6. Fuel system problems. The fuel system delivers fuel to the engine for combustion. If it's compromised, the engine won't start. Common issues include a faulty fuel pump, clogged fuel filter, or an empty fuel tank. Symptoms include the engine cranking but not starting, sputtering, or stalling. To test the fuel pump, listen for a humming sound when you turn the key to the on position. If you don't hear it, the fuel pump may be faulty. A clogged fuel filter can restrict fuel flow and should be replaced as part of regular maintenance. To maintain the system running smoothly, make sure the fuel tank isn't empty and think about using a fuel system cleanser. Fuel system problems can be avoided by keeping the tank at least 25% full and changing the fuel filter on a regular basis. Number 5. Engine mechanical failures. Internal engine problems such as a broken timing belt, seized engine, or damaged crankshaft can prevent the car from starting. These issues are often accompanied by unusual noises, such as knocking, grinding, or a complete lack of engine movement. A timing belt failure can cause catastrophic engine damage, especially in interference engines, so it's crucial to replace it at the manufacturer's recommended interval, typically every 60,000, 100,000 miles. If the engine is seized, it may require extensive repairs or replacement. Regular maintenance, including oil changes and inspections, can help prevent mechanical failures. If you suspect an internal engine issue, consult a professional mechanic for a thorough diagnosis. Number 4. Faulty immobilizer. Modern cars are equipped with immobilizers, which are anti-theft systems that prevent the engine from starting without the correct key. If the immobilizer malfunctions or the key's battery is dead, the car won't start. Symptoms include the engine not cranking or a security warning light on the dashboard. To fix this, replace the key battery if it's low and try again. If the issue persists, the immobilizer system may need to be reprogrammed or replaced. Avoid using damaged or unprogrammed keys, as they can trigger the immobilizer. Regularly checking the key battery and keeping a spare key can help avoid immobilizer-related issues. Number 3. Spark plug failure. Spark plugs ignite the fuel-air mixture in the engine cylinders, and if they fail, the engine won't start. Common causes of spark plug failure include wear, fouling, or damage from oil or carbon buildup. Symptoms include difficulty starting, rough idling, poor acceleration, or a misfiring engine. Spark plugs typically need replacement every 30,000, 100,000 miles, depending on the type. To diagnose, remove the spark plugs and inspect them for wear, fouling, or damage. Replace them if necessary and ensure they're properly gapped according to the manufacturer's specifications. Using the correct type of spark plug and maintaining the engine can prevent spark plug issues. Number 2. Jammed ignition or steering lock. If the key won't turn in the ignition, the steering lock may be engaged. This often happens when the steering wheel is turned too far to one side, causing tension on the lock mechanism. Symptoms include the key not turning or the steering wheel feeling stuck. To fix this, gently wiggle the steering wheel back and forth while turning the key to release the tension. If the ignition switch itself is faulty, it may need replacement. Avoid forcing the key, as this can cause further damage. Regularly lubricating the ignition cylinder and avoiding excessive force on the steering wheel can prevent this issue. Number 1. Flooded engine. A flooded engine occurs when too much fuel enters the combustion chamber, preventing ignition. This is more common in petrol engines, especially in cold weather or after repeated unsuccessful attempts to start the car. Symptoms include the engine cranking but not starting, a strong smell of fuel, or black smoke from the exhaust. To fix this, press the accelerator pedal to the floor while cranking the engine to clear excess fuel. Avoid pumping the pedal repeatedly, as this can worsen the issue. Regularly servicing the engine, ensuring the air-fuel mixture is correct, and avoiding excessive cranking can prevent engine flooding. If these fixes don't solve the problem, it's time to consult a professional mechanic for a thorough diagnosis. Regular maintenance and addressing issues early can save you time and money in the long run. Stay proactive to keep your car running smoothly. If you liked our video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.